For a lot of people, when they hear democracy, they just think because this is the propaganda. Remember the beginning of the session I was telling you? We grow up with certain propaganda and assumptions and dogma. People think anything good in this world is democracy. Okay, if the sun shines on a Saturday, that's democracy. Fairness, due process, democracy. Fair trial, democracy. None of that has to do with democracy. Democracy is a political system with specific principles, with specific mechanisms of accountability, specific mechanisms to put people in charge of legislation. That's what democracy is. But that's not what comes to people's mind unless you are in a particular sort of field or study or a level of understanding of these topics. So the person who didn't know all of that, even if they were a scholar, we're not going to treat them as being a scholar on this topic. Right? And so sometimes when people, they say things like democracy is good, they mean shura is good. They mean fair trial is good. They mean that these things, or sometimes they say that look, it's better than communism. That's what they mean by it. They don't mean that man-made laws is good. If you ask them, are you saying that man-made laws is good? They say, no, astaghfirullah. Those same people, and you need to give them that benefit of the doubt. You need to give them that chance. Because a lot of the time, if you do actually ask them the right questions, they will say everything correctly. Yeah? If you say to somebody will say, obey the law of the land. And you say to them, what you mean when the Quran and the law contradict? You want me to obey the law of the land? They say, no, astaghfirullah, don't obey the law, obey the Quran. So you see, he was never saying obey the law of the land in the first place. He's just caught up in his catchphrases, caught up in the propaganda. It's still wrong, it's misguided, because it's misleading. But I have to give them that benefit of the doubt and explain the matter to him clearly. So now, if somebody is knowledgeable fully about what democracy means and what the parliamentary elections are and what the vote represents, and they understands that this paper in this box means I am choosing a lord as a legislator other than Allah to legislate laws and make halal haram and haram halal, and he still says that that's okay because you should choose the less of the two evils among the different legislators to worship the lesser evil Lord instead of Allah, this person is kafir, of course.